You know, doing all this myself it's good and bad. I mean, like everything in life, it has its pros and cons. I mean, the Black Crowes, you know, my brother and I, and we, you know, made the decisions and did our thing, and it was really cool. But it's also good to sort of finish a song from start to finish, and you know, I always wrote the music in the Crowes. My brother would like to write the lyrics. So to sort of get into, you know, writing lyrics and sort of creating a song from A to Z is a really interesting thing, and it's also like the purest form of expression. Having my own label and doing all those things, they're interesting. It's not something I really wanted to do. Didn't really want to get into the record business, but I also didn't want people to tell me that I needed Diane Warren to write me a song or to put a DJ in my band because it's the hip thing to do. I mean, I write music. I've been doing it for a long time. I've sold millions of records, and I've done my own thing. So I just felt like, you know, I don't really feel like playing that game anymore. And I think a lot more people are going that route. And they're going more of the route of playing live, and they're going more of the route of doing things on a more grassroots level, and I think the industry's sort of splitting that way. The thing with music nowadays, it's so disposable. No one's really going to be growing up with Christina Aguilera, and like in 20 years, no one's going to be like, wow, man, I love that first Christina. I love the rare B-sides of Christina Aguilera, you know. And, you know, and maybe they will, maybe they won't, but, you know, I mean, I think at the end of the day, music is important, and I think that one cool thing that I've noticed with college kids is that, you know, they've had their thing, and now that they're in college, they're starting to look back and go, wow, you know what? There's so much. It's almost like a library. You know, it's like there's Jack Kerouac, and there's the Rolling Stones, or there's bands like, you know, the Incredible String Band, or, you know, Bert Jansch, and there's a massive, massive, massive library of amazing music that happened before, and you can sort of follow the paper trail, so to speak, all the way to what's going on now, and that's an amazing thing. I'm going to play a song, the only song in the record that has strings. I put out a live record through my website where I did a full show with an 8-piece band with a string quartet and a regular band. And I used the same quartet on a couple of songs, but the one that made it on the record is this song called Answers. And it's one of my favorites, so I want to play it.